Hi, my name is Wesley Nelson, and I'm playing Mr. Van Daan in Studio Player's production of The Diary of Anne Frank. I attended Eastern Kentucky University and was a theater major there, and my junior year, they were doing The Diary of Anne Frank, and I auditioned and got to play Mr. Van Daan. And, you know, students in college oftentimes play roles that are far beyond their current age, which is part of the educational process. You know, it teaches you to kind of think about things you've never thought about before, but you're also at a disadvantage because you haven't experienced life yet. And so having to play this character in a show that has so much depth, so much meaning, so much historical meaning, it was challenging, but it's something that I look back upon as one of my favorite theater memories ever. When I saw the audition notice for this, I was immediately drawn to it with the hopes of being cast in this same role again. And it's not often that you want to revisit a role, but it was because the fact that I'm actually now age appropriate. You know, I'm around the same age that Mr. Van Daan would have been during this show, and it's a different experience because you have so much more to draw upon and to bring to the character. And so just the challenge of that and to see what that felt like, because my memories from the college production are so vivid that I wanted to see what that would feel like to actually do it at a different time in my life. There's so many things that, you know, change as we age. I would say the biggest difference for me are my children. This show obviously deals a lot with loss and the loss of children and millions of children. And, you know, that's something too that I think until you've experienced being a parent, you can't really connect with that the way that you could now. And so now when we're dealing with that topic in this show, and, you know, it's in this constant fear of loss, and that's something else that 20-year-olds, if they're lucky, haven't had to deal with, is that idea of loss. It's something that you can't predict how you're going to draw from that. And so now having lived my life with my children, and you know, they're still very young and approaching the age of people like Anne and Margot and Peter, it makes it even more real. Looking at giving up your life, running away and giving up those comforts and things that, you know, you worked hard to achieve, it's easy to become bitter and jaded, and this character at lots of points in the show are those two things. And so that's something too, that finding that humanity to where he's not a horrible human, but also just like everyone else in the show, he's given up a lot and is not only going through the loss of that, he's also going through the terror of what may happen. One of the tragic things, one of the many tragic things about this story is that it is timeless. We're still experiencing this today, and the humanity of all of this and the loss that was experienced, you know, you'd like to think that you're going to learn from history and you're not going to make those same mistakes, and civilization is not going to make those same mistakes. And then we see it happen. And people may think stories that are this old are not relevant anymore because we know them, but apparently we don't know them well enough because they keep happening.